There's another rider inside the bus lane. He's got his right indicator lights on, but he's actually slap bang in the middle. Maybe put the indicator lights on so that if he sees the enforcers, he can start riding the line and then say, no, I was just overtaking. A lot of people say that I was just overtaking. Don't you think that every single person would want to overtake rush hour traffic? Right? Nobody voluntarily says, hey, I'll sit in traffic, right? There's a high volume of vehicles, that's why there's traffic. And I just saw the MC taxi rider hand over his license. So a couple more riders being ticketed. It is expensive, honestly. How much will your passenger pay you? Maybe 100, 150, 200 if it's a little bit far. And then your penalty is 5,000. Now, of course, the best solution to that is don't use the bus lane, right? Aside from being dangerous, it's expensive. And as you know, if you get caught again, it becomes even more expensive. And then they start suspending the license and eventually revoking it. So it's just not worth it. That's an unmarked white van. They will pull him off to the side for ticketing. Just saw that grey van leave the bus lane. Actually, you can see the enforcers getting ready to stop him now. Okay, I know it's a little bit far away and there's obstructions, but you can see they've got him to the side over there. I still see the occasional comment saying the bus lane is stupid. I think they might have forgotten how bad things were before when the buses had the two outside lanes. How they would constantly cause traffic, how they would constantly cause accidents, illegal loading, unloading, fighting with each other, fighting with other drivers. Now, I'm not sure if the camera was in the right position. One of them left already, the second one's leaving now. There's another one behind, there's a few behind actually. That's the way it works, right? Follow the leader. If you see one in the bus lane, everybody follows him. Again, it's a little bit far away, but you can see that's one of the riders they flagged down with the green helmet. In fact, there's another rider being guided to the ticketing area. The enforcer's already holding his license because some people have a tendency to run away, so they try to get the license first. And that's not intended to be an allegation or an assumption about that rider. It's just based on normal statistics. The majority of people that run away from them are on motorcycles. Sometimes cars run away and I've shown them chasing cars, but more often it's really MC, so they have to be a little bit more careful. There's another rider in the background there. You see him in the middle of the bus lane. Actually, on the northbound, I've also just spotted that they've apprehended a rider. I can't really get my camera into a good position, but I did take a picture on my cell phone, so I'll just put it on the screen so you can see. Actually, they're primarily focusing on the southbound, but just so happens that they did apprehend someone on the northbound. They have limited manpower, so they cannot spread themselves too thin, otherwise they just won't be able to catch people, especially those who run away. It is challenging, I promise you it's very challenging. I did see some comments from people saying, why don't they focus on the traffic? And I think they don't realize that improving public transport is a big solution for reducing traffic. Because why is there traffic during rush hour? The high volume of vehicles. What's one of the best ways to reduce the volume of vehicles? Get more people onto public transport, onto the buses, onto the trains. Prioritize it, improve it so people are willing to give up their car, they're willing to give up their own personal transport and then use public transport. That's what a lot of people don't realize. There's one more rider that was flagged down now, pulled ahead by the spotter. The rider there in the red shirt, he keeps weaving in and out. It's a little bit dangerous, to be honest. A few enforcers tried to stop the MC taxi. They finally got him at the end, and then allegedly he's ran away. My goodness, Talaga, I don't even know what to say. First, what he was doing is so reckless, and now allegedly he's ran away. Anyway, they're stopping that vehicle there. Unmarked vehicle, of course, not police car or ambulance. Well, it doesn't have any markings that says it is. It's a rider in the background. He's been overtaking all the cars while he's inside the bus lane. He's probably seen the vest by now, surely. He's still, oh, there you go, he just left the bus lane now. When he tried to flag him down, he pulled the accelerator. They stopped the bike in front of him, which forced him to stop. I do apologize if the video is going to be bumpy. Every time someone walks across this footbridge, the camera is being bounced. So I have no idea how it's going to look. Anyway, at least you'll be able to see the challenges here on EDSA. It's not as bad as it used to be. The new penalties really helped. And actually a lot of people keep asking me, did the new penalties work? Have they helped? Yes, they have, 100%. You can see a big difference during the day. Of course, it's a different matter at night, but during the day you can see a massive reduction in bus lane violators. Will statistics show that? I have no idea, because statistics are a little bit tricky, right? Because if you put more enforcers in the busway, you will apprehend more, and then statistically it might look like there's more bus lane violators. If you put less enforcers, you will catch less violators, and you would say, oh, there's a reduction. So it's a little bit difficult, just like drunk driving, right? Statistically, it's a very minor problem. It's not really that big of a deal. It's not happening that often. But in actuality, there's drunk driver crashes every week, major crashes involving drunk drivers. So statistics don't always match up to reality. But I'm telling you, if you go to the EDSA busway, you can see for yourself. There's a massive reduction in bus lane violators during the day.